How you guys doing on this wonderful Monday evening? Been driving around working and decided to stop here. I've always liked this place. It's a little town called Shenandoah. Shenandoah is one of those towns that just amplifies what America is, small. I see people talking, getting along, pulling their boats out and stuff like that. But what I wanted to talk about basically is Kanye's West response to John Legend. I thought it was very interesting knowing that these two people are very good friends, that John Legend reached out, and I like John Legend, reached out to Kanye to tell him that he didn't think it was a good idea for him supporting Trump. He went into about how he feels about people of color, this, that, and the other. Now, there's nothing wrong with about giving your opinion, but I thought it was excellent. Kanye's response was excellent. It's like, hey, I understand and I appreciate what you're saying, but you bringing up my legacy is just another way to try to prevent me from free thinking. Now, there's a lot of people that did a lot of things that other people didn't think was a good idea. Just because it's a good idea for you doesn't mean it's a good idea for me. I mean, I'm sure that people went up to Martin Luther King and said, hey, man, you shouldn't align yourself with Lyndon B. Johnson. But it turned out a pretty good idea. It's not the fact that John Legend said something to Kanye, but there was no need to bring up his legacy. No need at all. If you're going to come up and say something to me, give me reasons why I should feel the same way you do. Give me a reason why. Hello, Matthew. How are you? Give me a reason why I should not support that particular person, or I should not do that particular action, or I should not work in that place. Not just because you think it's a good idea, because you don't. That's their way of restricting free speech. It's almost like a mental blackmail. Well, this is going to happen to you if you do this. Not necessarily. It is sad that conservatives, especially conservatives of color, are becoming the biggest threat. Like, the truth is a threat to the nation now. Like, the truth that we put out, it's not like we're saying, hey, we hate this country, this, that, and the other. We love this country. We love it more than the people who say that Trump is racist for letting more people over the border when they show up. Let me tell you how stupid that is. This country has not taken care of the people that are already here, and you're crying about them taking care of other countries. They can't get our veterans off the streets, but you're crying about bringing immigrants into our country. They can't provide enough health care for our children and our elderly, but you want to bring more people into this country. Who's going to pay for it? You going to pay for it? More and more people need to speak up about this thing and bring some rationality to these people's thought process. We have to be rational. Forget emotion. I feel sorry for anybody who's hurt in any other country, but I have to take care of this country first. I have to take care of my elderly. I have to take care of my children. I have to take care of my veterans. We need to speak out. This is not a place where we need to be put back on the plantation, or people who choose to stay on the plantation to pull us back to the plantation. I don't want to be on the plantation. And when I say plantation, I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about whites, blacks, Hispanics, and anybody else who struggles day to day, paycheck to paycheck, to pay their bills and take care of their children. Those people are on the plantation too. Those liberal-minded people who think that we can take care of everything in the country and everything is free, and the government's going to think for us, you're on a plantation too. I don't care what color you are. You look in history, slaves have not always been black. There were many different colors of slaves. What do you want to call them, indentured servants, or whatever the case may be? That's why it's important for everybody to come together and speak up about this. Be rational. Be rational. More is coming up. September 8th, 2018. You need to be there. Your voice needs to be heard. There will be no lobbyists there speaking for you. There will be no politicians there speaking for you. There will be people just like these people who live in this wonderful town of Shenandoah, Virginia, speaking. And they won't be hiding in the back. We won't have security guards. We'll be out there shaking your hands, giving you hugs, telling you to get on board with us. Now, the time is coming quickly. And trust me, this ain't free. I got people like Monica, Tommy's right-hand girl out there. We're doing fundraisers. We're selling t-shirts. I'm too lazy to even bring my shot up. Maybe I'll bring it up tonight so people can get t-shirts. But donate. Buy a t-shirt. You don't have to just give your money. Get something for it. Buy a t-shirt. But support. Hello, Penny. Support and be a part of it. The most thing besides support, be a part of it. Have your voices heard. Don't be manipulated by the media telling you that this is a racist event when over 70% of us are minorities that stand right beside Tommy E. Hodges, Ace Baker, and Jeremy Harrell, Will Johnson, Jermaine. You guys need a support. We're not hiding. No more lobbyists controlling us. No more 2 to 3% of millionaires in this country controlling us. Our voices will be heard. And the more, the merrier. September 8th, 2018, the more, the merrier. And the more people, the louder we will be. And we will be heard. I'm Deion Alexander. America First.